Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live.
Hi, everyone. Ooh. I just had the most awful coughing fit just now. How are you doing? Let me just make sure you all can hear me because that's the most important part here. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing today? Okay, you can hear me. That's all that matters. Let me say hello to everyone. Hi, Vovo. Where have you been? How are you? Cool beans. Good morning. Good health. Okay, keep forgetting my own rules. Stephen, good health. Jenny G, Grand Rising, Jenny G. Cool beans. Are you okay? Did you cough? Yes, I was drinking coffee as we were coming live. It went down the wrong pipe, child, and boy, oh boy, oh boy. I had to spew everything out. I was like, no. Just put a little top coat on my nails while I talk to you today. I did not go to the nail salon today because I just didn't feel like wasting money. Sometimes going to the nail salon is a big waste of money. I went to a girl last week and I will never go to her again. She literally polished my nails sideways, like standing up and doing it sideways. And then she literally was like, the nails were uneven. One hand was longer than the other. And she goes, oh, people like it that way. And I was like, what people, bitch? So I said, I don't fix it. And then she got in an attitude with me. I guess she had something to do. Oh, you nail salon people. Y'all are trifling. I don't trust you guys anymore. Good health, Rhonda. Asha, good morning. My eyes. Good health, good health. On travel for work. Oh, nice. Good health, Reds. All right, how is everyone doing today? So, Iceland is finally on fire. And I say finally because I knew this was going to happen. We all knew. I mean, if you didn't know, like, what part of picking up the concrete and splitting homes in half and having, they had something like 2,800 earthquakes. And at one point, it was 1,400 earthquakes within a 24-hour period. As of lately, they've only had 400 to 500 earthquakes. I like when they go, well, it hasn't been that bad lately. It's only been like 400 to 500. Do you know that one earthquake takes you out? Physically, mentally, you are done. 400 to 500 is unheard of. 1,400 in a 24-hour period before they evacuated all the people is crazy to me. So the volcano finally said, I'm going to erupt before New Year's. Now, here's where you have to give like praise to God. That volcano was going to erupt anyway. How kind of it was it of the earthquake to give the people of Iceland time, gave them time to get out, evacuate the whole community. Thank you, earthquake. You are amazing. I appreciate that you let the families of Iceland get out safely. You are amazing, and I thank you. Mhm. Sometimes you have to thank the disaster. Thank you, COVID. Without you, COVID, I would have never known that I can create a better life for myself. I appreciate that you came in COVID. I'm of gratitude that you did not take me. And I'm learning from you, COVID. I'm learning from the disaster. Mm. I'm telling you, it's because I drink bush tea every morning. And you guys can make your bush teas. I drink it every morning. Now, if you want to make it every day for the rest of your life, do it. If it's hot weather, make it into hot tea. If it's cold sweater weather, then you make it into iced tea. But it is the thing that is changing my organs up inside. Let me take these shoes off. Oh, I drink things that uh, uh, has a reason for everything, right? And it's very simple. It will not cost you anything. Get your children on this because they got to survive earthquakes and tornadoes and shit. Like, let me teach you how to keep everyone alive, right? So, hold on. um, and if you just make a habit of doing this every day, your skin will glow too. Now, if this is hard for you guys to do this, I could just package the tea and give it to you. I could package the teas if y'all want me to, but to not create a bush tea for yourself in this day and age, COVID is still spreading. I'm not saying you won't get COVID. I'm saying COVID won't take you out. So let me know because you all need to survive. However, it's green tea, oregano, turmeric, black pepper, ginger, and lemon or lime. Or it could be oranges if you want. You just need the vitamin C in with everything that you're taking. That's all. Oh yeah, yeah. No, everyone got out. It was a ghost town. But today is on fire. This is crazy to me. Let me see. Iceland, Iceland volcano erupts. This is from 1 hour ago.
It's just like something from a movie. I'm very excited to be here in this place, in this time, and just being able to see this natural phenomenon happen. Just seeing lava emerge from the ground, even if it's in a particular continent such as this, it's just fascinating to see just nature in action. It's just like something from a movie. I'm very excited to be here in this.
Well, he might be an idiot. I'm just showing you that this is like right now. But he might be a complete goddamn idiot. Let me see if I can get videos. They showed it on CNN that it was literally erupting. So sad. So, it is what it is. Again, I'm just of gratitude that people got out. That's what I'm with gratitude. So this is the current volcano. I'll just show you some pictures instead of some idiot on TikTok. It's like, I'm so happy to be here. Like, shut the fuck up. If people lost their homes, you jackass. More pictures. This is happening right now. Now, I was waiting for Iceland to erupt. Iceland is in the water. Their volcano is in the water. So I was waiting for it to erupt. Because it's going to have an impact around the world. So, what does that mean? That means that this particular volcano, one came from the sea and two came from the ground, the bottom of the ocean. And many people to this day don't know the depths of the bottom of the ocean. We've gotten down as far as we could get, but there are other areas where it is still unexplorable. So, the world will be affected, and volcanoes will be a big deal in 2024. So, this is Iceland, and that little dot is where that little peninsula there, that's where the town had these 14,000, I'm exaggerating, earthquakes. So, Iceland itself could be affected depending if it goes more under the island. But if it stays in the sea, then any country next to Iceland will begin to have some effects as well. Sorry, guys, I keep trying to clear my throat. Let me clear your throat. Oh, oh shit. Okay. Iceland doesn't share any borders with other countries, and its nearest neighbors are Greenland, Norway, and United Kingdom. Now, that might seem far, but to an earthquake, no. Has the United Kingdom ever had earthquakes? Because they're coming. What 5 countries surround Iceland? Iceland is an island on its own, but Denmark, Norway, Faroe Islands, Finland, Sweden, Greenland is the closest. Then Denmark, then Norway. Denmark could go down because those people, they're not nice people. I'm sorry to say this, Denmark. Don't try me. They are not nice people. They came over to the Caribbean and were horrible people. You don't hear too much about it, but I promise you they were. Just unkind, just brutal. Y'all think y'all had it bad in America? Mm-mm. Nope. I mean, during slave time. Nope. Uh, Denmark is disgusting. I said it, Denmark. Challenge me. Just horrible people. Oh, it's very racist. Denmark is very racist. I wouldn't go there. I would not go there if someone said, I will pay for your trip to go there. I will not go to Denmark. Not after what I know you did to my people. Hell no. Hi, Pink Lily Phil. Hi, 504. Hey, Tia. Hey, sweet Miss Johnson. Aw. Shari Love. How are you? Thank you for saying my skin. So, again, those are the ingredients that I put in my bush tea. I may not have that young girl skin, and I don't need the young girl skin. The young girl skin is for the young girls. That's the way God designed it, but I ain't got no old skin either. All without operations and Botox. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? Not you, Tracy, bitch. You're getting old. Oh, okay. We'll just cover the mirror. Oh my God. The mirror can be so mean. Not me. I wanted to say it's good to hear chat or discussion without tearing somebody down. I don't know what that means. I tear somebody down every day, at least once a day. Oh, this is your first time catching a live. Oh, thank you. I tear somebody down every day, but in a good way. I do it comedically. It's fun. Rhonda knows. Rhonda's like, oh Lord, it just reached Johnson's and got her started. Oh my Lord. So Iceland is on fire. This country's on fire. This country's on fire. We're walking on fire. Listen, I can do that because everybody got out. Nobody died. Look at God. That's when you know God is around. But, I mean, if somebody did die, that could be God too, right? We don't know what God be thinking sometimes. Like you got to go. You're like, are you God? And God's like, yeah, come on. Come on, I don't have time for this. Good or bad, God is in the details. Have you guys ever heard that? I used to say that a lot years ago. Good or bad, God is in the details. Look at that coming back on me. Good or bad, God is in the details. I love that. I forgot that phrase, and I used to say it a long time ago. I got it from my mentor, who was an amazing spiritualist. She died way too soon. Love this woman. Good or bad, God is in the details. Remember that, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, Rhonda. Tony's doing good. I got to prepare for her Christmas, but she's doing good. I have a box to send out. You know, one of those get there in 3 days boxes. Hope it gets there. If not, at the last minute, I'll ask help to take her shopping, and she'll get the box afterwards. Oh, no worries, Sweet Johnson. No worries. I think I knew what you were talking about. Don't defend yourself. Not that. None of it's ever going to be that big of a deal on this channel, unless I go off on somebody, and then it's a big deal. But I don't want to go off on. I don't. I don't want to. It's besides that, it's Mercury retrograde. Did you guys know I took a vow of putting my thumbs down for Mercury retrograde? I'm not allowed to comment during Mercury retrograde. I did fail. So from the 13th on till January 1st, I'm giving my thumbs a break, and I'm not allowed to comment on IG, just IG people, during Mercury retrograde. Because God told me so. He said, too much. Just too much. Too much. Just too much, Tracy. Put your thumbs down. So I'm not allowed to be brutal in my comments, which I am. I'm very brutal on IG. Some of y'all see it. Some of y'all are like, oh, that was a good one. I'm thinking about that, Tracy. Are you listening to me? A gift basket. Oh, for Tony? She'll look at a gift basket and laugh. Tony like clothes. She will look at a gift basket and ask me, what the hell was I thinking? She goes, oh, she'll be like, oh, this was from you? This was your gift to me? Huh. She'll put it right to the side. She'll mention it for the next 3 months. I still got your gift basket, but she's not saying it in a nice way. She's reminding herself that I gave her a gift basket. Oh, no. No. I got clothes to send her. Child. But she's doing good. Bree knows. When I see you comment on IG, it takes me there. Like, get him, Tracy. Get him. I know. And it's brutal. I am brutal on IG. Like, I made it my job. So, I can't. God is like, no mas. I was like, oh, but I just enjoy it, God. Like, you always take the pleasure away. Also, everyone, I figured out something, because I always ask for answers. I don't always ask for it out loud, but it comes in my mind, right? And so I gave someone permission to curse God, right? And I was like, well, they already cursed God. And I was like, God, right, give it to God. God can handle it. But then I read something to do with Revelations and the 7 plagues or something like that. And God would throw a plague and the people would curse God. And God would throw something else, right? And the people would curse God. And God would, you know, take the sun down and put everybody in darkness and people would curse God. And what I got from this was, please don't curse God. You know, Iceland is going to happen anyways, right? What happened to Iceland was going to happen anyway. But what if Iceland is your personal life? What if your children just going to fuck you over anyways? What if your husband is just going to cheat anyways? What if your wife is just going to flirt anyways? Right? Don't curse God. Don't curse God. You're allowed to be upset. You're even allowed to be angry. You're even allowed to say, why me, God? Like, I'm so angry with you. Why me? But don't curse him. And I feel like God corrected that for me. Like, oh, no. I know you're trying your best, but that was a fuck up situation. And I can always appreciate when I get a message that helps me to understand how wrong I am. So let me read it to you if it makes any sense. I hope I'm helping. It's called the 7 bowls. This is something new, but it's something in Revelations. I don't know if it's the 7 plagues or whatever. The 7 bowls, they are recorded as apocalyptic events that were seen in the vision of the revelation of Jesus Christ by John Patmos. So I don't know who John Patmos is. 7 angels are given 7 bowls of God's wrath, each consisting of judgments full of the wrath of God. These 7 bowls of God's wrath are poured out on the wicked and the followers of the Antichrist after the sounding of the 7 trumpets. I'm telling you guys right now, you hear a trumpet, you don't know where the fuck that trumpet is coming from, run. No, there's nowhere to hide. Run. Now, we are in the changing times of a universe. We are witnessing the changing scientific, earth-shattering changes. We're standing in it. I don't want to be at the sound of the trumpet. What? If I hear the sound of the trumpet, I'm going to be like, oh, damn, not the trumpets. Oh, man, God. This is it? This is it, Tracy. Okay. Damn. All right. So, are you guys listening? Are you guys listening? 7 angels are given 7 bowls of God's wrath, each consisting of judgments full of the wrath of God. All right, I'm over it. Now, it does say here, right, like, for those that believe, like, have the Antichrist, whatever. Like, there's a part of all of us that doesn't always believe that God and Jesus has our back, right? So when the wrath comes, they're not going to be at that time saying, oh, you always believed in God, so you get spared. And you didn't. That's not what's going to happen. In the moment, God is going to see who you are. So you could be a good person all your life, done amazing things all your life. And if at that moment you curse God, then that's who you really were. In a time of crisis, who are you? Right? It's almost like when there's a catastrophic event, right? I was watching this the other day. I'm rambling on today, so just stay with me. Sometimes this is a day of rambling. And there were these school kids, and I think they had an earthquake. And one of the kids was on crutches, and all the kids jumped to get out the room, as they should. One of the kids grabbed the kid on the crutches and put him on his back and walked him down a flight of stairs. So, who gets to go into heaven? The 30 kids that ran out, or the one who saved the other one? Those two get spared, right? But you don't know this, right? You think you're a good person, you're giving charity, you're working for Catholic charities, homeless, feeding the homeless. You think you're doing a damn good job, and you are. You really, really are. Until that day comes when you're given an extraordinary choice. There's a scare. Would you let somebody in your house in the middle of the night that came screaming at your door? I saw that in a movie, Where Will I Live, or something like that. And this woman, I mean, that movie just put a lot of bombshells. You know that movie, guys? I'm rambling on, so just let me ramble on. It's a day of rambling. Where Will I Live? Please watch it on Netflix. Netflix. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Am I pronouncing it wrong? It's called Where Will I Live, or something like that. It has something to do with the Obamas. Let me see. Obama movie. Netflix. Is it Leave the World? Oh, God, y'all can never trust me. It's Netflix. Leave the World Behind. Leave the World Behind. The Obamas made it, and I forget the woman. It's Pretty Woman that's in this movie, right? And at some point, one of the fathers, two fathers in the movie, one of the fathers went out to seek help or something. And a Spanish woman comes up to him, and she's so excited and so upset. She can only speak in her language. That's the way I saw it, right? Because they're in Timbuktu, New York City, right? There's no reason why a Spanish person doesn't speak Spanish and New Yorkese, or Spanish-ese, right? Something like that, right? But the way I see it is that she is so upset she can only speak in her native language. And he can't understand her. And he's driving and he's slowed down because he's like, do you know what's going on? And she's like talking. She's so upset. That bastard leaves her. Somehow he panicked and he leaves her. in the middle of a field on both sides, in the middle of the sun, and no cars are to be found. His was the only car, and she was shocked as she saw his car. He leaves her. So I say that to say you don't know what you're going to be when it comes. You think you're going to be chosen. I would love to be chosen, but oh no. I don't know what I might do. I can't say that I would be, I don't know. I would hope. I would hope I would know better. So the first bowl is poured out upon the earth and causes painful sores to break out upon all those bearing the mark of the beast. This is also very Catholicism. They are very dramatic. Not everybody's got the mark of the beast, but that's the first bowl, painful sores. The second bowl is poured out to the sea, and the sea turns to blood, and every living creature dies. We've had instances where some rivers have turned red, and they say it's from like this common bug. The third bowl is poured out upon the rivers and the springs of the water, and they turn to blood. The angel of the waters makes a speech in praise of God's justice, which is echoed by a voice from the altar. The fourth bowl is poured out upon the sun. The sun scorches the people, but they only curse the name of God. The fifth bowl is poured out upon the throne of the beast. A thick darkness overwhelms the kingdom, and the wicked curse the name of God. The sixth bowl is poured out upon the river Euphrates. The river dries up to allow the kings of the east to cross. Three unclean spirits with the appearance of frogs come, one each out of the mouths of the dragon, following the false prophet. These spirits are referred to as unclean, meaning unfit for consumption, biblically. They work miracles to gather the nations to the world to battle against the forces of good during the battle of Armageddon. The vision is interrupted by a voice that says, "Behold, I am coming like a thief," and urges believers to stay alert. The seventh bowl is pulled out into the air. A small voice from the throne says, "It is done." There is thunder and lightning and an earthquake which destroys the cities of the world and splits the great city into three parts. I think that's Africa. I think Africa's going to split into threes. It's already starting with Kenya. The islands and the mountains are destroyed, and hailstorms weighing a talent, I guess a bunch, each fall upon the earth. And the people continue to curse God. All right, well, it is what it is, huh? What? Pink Lilyville? Pink Lilyville says, when you mention, would you let someone in your home? I had the same dream twice that many people run into my home 2 years ago. Could be a premonition. Docuseries, air disasters, plane caught fire after emergency landing. Adults scrambled to get off. Phone, leaving 2 children behind? Who died? Only one adult attempted to save the kids? That's my point, Angela. What are you going to do in a crisis? I can't imagine leaving little babies behind. Leave the World Behind. Thank you. Y'all got to watch that movie, Leave the World Behind. I mean, it drops bombs. One of the biggest bombs that it drops is the change in the animals. They're just as lost and confused, and is coming to this little girl for help. It's so funny. How it ends is really funny. Did anybody see the movie? Because I don't want to give it away. But the way it ends, most people didn't like it. But I got it. But of course I got it. But I also think it's very ironic the way it ended and Matthew Perry dies. And in actuality, these assholes were never friends. I'll be there for you. When the rain begins to fall, I'll be there for you. All right, I'm being real cryptic today. I don't know why. And I don't know why I'm using this voice either. I just like the voice. By the way, talking about voices, we have gone over the Surrender Novena. This was the first day. 9 days to surrender your will to God. This was day 2. This was day 3. This was day 4. This was day 5. This was yesterday. And today is the 7th. We are getting through these novenas. Yes! We are doing it. Is anybody feeling better after doing novena with me? Something's changing inside of me. All right. All right. Oh, yes. Go to tracybrownlive.com, and I did put the Surrender Novena there. Yes, I did. Because I'm smart. People are really loving it. I have a funny feeling they love the sound of my voice. I think I have a good phone sex voice, but I don't mind like using my voice. I just don't want to say things, right? Like I want a good phone sex voice where I could be like, now lay down on your back. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I want to have a phone sex voice where I control the narrative. I wanted to be a phone sex operator at one point. I don't know. I still might be. I'm not against it. I'll be there for you. When the rain begins to fall, I'll be there for you. All right. What am I doing? I might have a I might create a phone sex night. I do have an OnlyFans account. But OnlyFans is very visual. I don't know if I want to be visual. I think I want to be like, I want you to use your imagination. Right? So, if I could do it cleanly on YouTube, then I'll try it. If not, I can always go over to OnlyFans. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. And you know what God is gonna say? God is gonna be like, "Good job, good job." I mean, it was good, God. That was very, very good. Yeah. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you. I appreciate you. Because God's not gonna care what the fuck I do. You know that. But the church lady, she going to hell. Y'all know that, right? Press the like button. Don't get her started. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Once I start talking about sex, it's a wrap. 1-900-Tracy. Yes. Oh, yes, me too. I'm a lot more calm. Oh, are you, Cherie? Oh, thank you. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for. By the way, there's no rules on the 9-day novena. If you start tonight, you start tonight. If you only get the next 2 days in, then that's all you needed. There's no judgments here. None. You're going to do the best you can with the resources that you have. If you forgot yesterday and you think you can't finish it, you can. There's no fucking rules. There's no rules. I'm going to mention that tonight. If you just get in on the 9th day, maybe that's the message you need to hear. There's no rules. I do like a 1-900-Tracy, though. I do like that. Hi, Colton. All right. Let's switch gears and let's talk about Johnathan Majors. Lord have mercy, Johnathan. Johnathan, I swear to God, you all arrogant niggas need to get readings. I could have seen this. This is too obvious for energy, Johnathan. But no, you were too busy being cute, being cocky, telling a white woman she needs to act like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama. The arrogance of it all. You did something else. This is karma. This isn't about the incident with this woman. What did you do, Johnathan? You did something bigger than this incident. This incident was Spirit's last straw. By the way, guys, doesn't he look like he was SA'd? Do you think he was SA'd? Now that we know what Christian Keys tells us what happens, I mean, he doesn't have the look. Let's just start there. The look is very specific. The look is chiseled, not buff. Johnathan is buff. The look is the perfect shaped lips, not big, beautiful lips like Johnathan Majors. The look is a much more chiseled nose. Johnathan Majors got that big old black man's nose, right? So he doesn't follow the sketches, right? And his color is just a little bit off, right? They're mostly caramel complected, but there is this one guy. What's his name? He's so cute. These niggas are cute. Oh, child. The ones that are getting SA'd? I'm sorry, guys. You guys are cute. I'm not happy that this is happening to you. I'm telling you right now, this is not my jam to watch this mess. But y'all be some cute niggas. Oh, God. Like their bodies. Oh. And then he took his shirt off. Okay, let me stop. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. It's not right what happened to you all. Let me get my history. Why is this one coming up? Let's talk Shanquilla. I gotta look at that one. That's weird.
Luck is in for.
All right. View my channel. Why is this always happening? Just looking for the history. Oh my God, this is so annoying. Go back. Oh, history. Here it is. Oh, here he is. Lance Gross. Would you all please look up Lance Gross? Could you tell me what you see? Because I am salivating. I'm spitting all down here. He's so good looking. He's not the right color, but everything about him, and I'm not talking colorism. I give two fucks. This is not me. This is somebody else, right? So he's not the right color because he's deep, dark chocolate. But he still has that same face. Do you know the face? And they all have like a mustache that goes down here and a goatee that goes like right here. Usually their faces are shaven, but if it's not shaven, this is chiseled. The niggas that this person likes are sculpted. Their mama sculpted them inside the womb. They so sculpted. When I tell you my people are gorgeous, I mean it. It's a shame we keep getting taken advantage of. But now my question is, was Johnathan S.A. or did he volunteer? Like, you never know. Like, to get a role, you'd be like, give it to me. You never know. Ain't nothing wrong with a little chocolate. Ain't nothing wrong with chocolate. What? A chocolate man? Ugh. Ugh. A chocolate man? You try holding on to a chocolate man in between the sheets. Ugh. It is. Let me go back to my memory. Hold on. I remember. Hands. They go like this. Like your hands go like this. So shiny. Oh, Jesus Christ. I remember. Thank you for the memory. Thank you. Chocolate? Chocolate. Girl. You just go like this to their shoulder, you'd be like, hey, that's nice. Where you get all that chocolate from? By the way, women, keep your hands off men. They can now file complaints against you too. So stop it. And men, keep your hands off men. We did not know that men were suffering out there. We did not know this. Thank you, Christian Keys. I appreciate you letting us know that y'all have it bad out there. I mean, bad. You can't just be a good looking black man. You have to be like doing things in a Hollywood community, like where everybody's acting straight, but the man that can write your check or hire you is down low. Like, come on. Come on. That's sad. I mean, I know what we women go through, but the men, I had no idea it was as bad. I knew some things. I knew about kids. So I knew some things. I did not know about the men's at all. The grown ass men's, the 30 something, 40 something men. I have to be honest with you, I did not know. Good looks is a blessing and a curse. Yes, soul sister, it's a blessing and a curse. Me personally, I would never marry a good looking man. Me personally. Nope. All right. That's just me. But to be honest with you, I have found that in this day and age, an ugly ass nig will do the same thing as a good looking man, especially if an ugly ass nig got money. If an ugly ass nig got money, it's a wrap. That nigga think, trying to say the word, that nigga think he's cute too. Because his money paves the way for him. All right. Hi, Chantel. Where'd you come from? Hi, Lance Gross. Thank you. He's so good looking. Oh, God. I'm going to show you all a picture. Because this dude, he is good looking. I'm sorry. Let me show y'all. Because since y'all don't understand what a chocolate man looks like, girl. Besides, I prefer chocolate. Oh, but that's just me. I'm not being colorist, but I like chocolate men. But that's just me. You don't have to. I don't care. I do. Oh, he's so good looking. Oh my gosh. He almost like has Tyson Beckford kind of features. Oh my God, he's so good looking. All right, let me stop. Oh, born July 8th. He's a Cancer. Born in California. All right, he's married. Oh, I'm going to stop salivating off of you because you are married. And he's half Guyana. Let me see some images of this dude. There's this one picture that I was like, damn. Well, this is one. He looks like Tyson here. He's so cute. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? I don't know how old he is there, so I don't want to salivate over somebody too young. That's gross. Let me see. Oh, I found another picture, but there's not too many showing up here. It is what it is. I don't really care. All right. Is Johnathan Majors, can he ever have a comeback? I mean, because who's that guy that, oh my God, that killed that movie, I can't remember these people's names anymore. He was doing that Western, and he shot the camera woman. What's his name? Used to appear on Saturday Night Live as Trump. What's his name? Alec Baldwin. Y'all be knowing things. Thank you, Kenneth. Alec Baldwin gets his whole career back and killed a woman. Gets his whole career back and killed a woman. Something's wrong with this picture, don't you think so? You know, I don't think Johnathan was a part of the Bole. Do you guys know what the Bole is? Oh, his name was Kofi from Queen Sugar. Oh, then I do remember seeing him. Thank you. Hit the like button. Thank you, Soul Sister. Justice is different. But I think, do you guys know what the Bole is? Oh, he's 42. Oh, wow. Thank you, Kenneth. Kenneth be knowing things. Hi, Candace. Hey, Candace. Kenneth be knowing things. Yes, it's an offshoot of the Black Illuminati. The funny thing about the Bole is that they will make you, but the same group will break you. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Johnathan Majors. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Johnathan Majors is your child. He is your love. He is your beloved, Father God. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. Love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 Remember when Jamie Foxx was fucking up? Do you guys remember that? And Oprah and Tyler Perry paid him a visit. And his career flourished once he recognized who the fuck the Bole was. And now they're done with him. They have no interest in saving him because P. Diddy is a part of the Bole. And so when Jamie Foxx got whatever he got, P. Diddy was still a part of the thing. But when it was Jamie's time to leave, they all turned around and act like they saw nothing. Right? That's my point. Did he miss the meeting at the Bole? Did Johnathan Majors miss the meeting at the Bole? But it also means you have to do things, right? Do things that you're uncomfortable with doing. You have to Diddyfy yourself. I'm just saying. I'm trying to picture this. You know how I know he's not a part of the Bole? Because this was a domestic violence case. Anybody else that gets put under a domestic violence issue, it's minor. They arrest the man, they release him the same day. Everybody goes to court. You can show up, you could not show up. You might get the restraining order, you might not get the restraining order. They'll give you the restraining order for a week. Then you got to come back to see if it could be permanent. The worst thing that you could be involved in is a domestic violence issue. It's the worst thing because no one cares. The system does not care about you. And so they make you work, women. They make you work. If you're going to put a man down, you better prove it. That's the system. He got arrested and went straight to trial. I've never seen anything like this in my life, and I'm a domestic violence counselor. Oh boy, went straight to trial. That means it was a setup. That means she might have worked for the Bole. We know Eric Adams is a part of a system, right? Because he gave Pitty the key to the city. We know Eric Adams is a part of a system because how the fuck did he become mayor? Things we just want to ponder. But now Eric Adams has a case. Huh. I think the Illuminati is cleaning house. I think they're cleaning house now. Yeah, it's a misdemeanor, but the damage is done. I agree. I can't believe Marvel dropped him because he wasn't a part of the Bole. See, what you guys don't know, if I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me, but Marvel Studios films, they're filmed in Georgia at Tyler Perry Studios. That nig wasn't going to work anyway. Lolita, don't ever fault a black woman that is standing by a black man. Let her be there. I don't care why Megan is there. Maybe he learned a lesson in all of this. But let Megan do what Megan wants to do. And Megan wanted to protect a black man. If you can't do that, that's fine. Megan did that. I'm okay with it. I give two fucks. I know it's owned by Disney, but you're missing the whole point. It's filmed at Tyler Perry Studios. They're all in bed together. Thank you, sweetie. No, I'm not starting to check. Should they stay together? Should they not stay together? I'm proud of Megan for taking on this. I'm proud of her. I'm okay with it. Because what I heard was that Johnathan Majors learned a lesson. That's what I heard. Stand by your man. Stand by your man. Do-do. Yeah, they are. If it's ugly, it's ugly though. If they bringing down Black Hollywood and it's ugly, maybe it just needs to be brought down. I don't know if it's a thing or if it's a spiritual thing, soul sister. Maybe it's a spiritual thing. Remember, we forgot. We're lost. We forgot who we are. And we can't rise up and have all this ugly underneath the ground. This is Iceland. We, the black culture, is Iceland. A whole island built on top of a volcano, surrounded by water. What the fuck did we think was going to happen? We have lost our place since Martin Luther King died. We hate ourselves. And we only want to talk about get that bag, get that bag, get that bag, get that bag. And then, the rap songs. Have you guys heard the lyrics on some of these rap songs? Remember, guys, I used to tell you, I'm so proud of I can only be proud of me. I don't know about anybody else. I can be proud of me. Because I remember saying, I can't hear the music to rap. Remember I told you guys that? I didn't know that I was refusing to listen. If I would have heard the words to rap, I would have died. I would have died. Now we find out that we were dancing and singing to disgusting words about women being SA. They even told us how they did it, where they did it. They even said, don't run because I will find you. They even said that they had their buddies hold people down. Like, what the fuck were we dancing to? Don't mind me, I'm just rambling on today. But I like the beat. Oh yeah, I like the beat. All the while, men were listening to the words. I'm going to give you women some grace. Men were listening to the words. They know the words to rap. And I couldn't understand why men kept hating us. Rap was out for so many years, and all we did was watch the men hate us because they were eating up the words. All right. Let's see what's around Johnathan Majors. It's over. It's over. But it might be over in such a way where it could be in a good way. You know how you get a divorce and it's the last thing that you wanted, but you have to go through it. And then you find yourself, in hindsight, you say, the divorce was the best thing that ever happened to me. He is going to fight back, which means I think he's going to appeal the decision. He's worried today. The Nine of Swords tells me he's a little bit in shock. I feel like he could create his own road. I feel like he could create his own road. This is your karma. Johnathan, you did something. I said that earlier. You did something. Now, it's something unseen, something that we don't know about. Did you do it in your childhood? What is it, Johnathan? Because it came back to haunt you. He's a hard worker, though. He's a really hard worker. He really is. He is worried about money. He does have enough money to sustain himself, so I hope you don't have a big mansion. I hope you can find a beautiful place to go retire to. And I mean that. I mean that. I hope you can reinvent your life. It looks like he could get a little sick, though. And he could walk away for a very, very long time because karma wanted that for him. Karma wanted him not to be in the limelight. I wonder why. He's not allowed to be in the limelight. He got everything he could get out of the entertainment industry. Karma, when I say karma, I mean God. God does not want him in the limelight. There's a morals issue, of course, we now know. But smart soul sister. Who is the Illuminati, and what people should be asking? I call it a power flex. Kick the gate all the way down. Let's not stop at Black Hollywood and entertainment. Kick it down. It will be, sweetie. It will be. It will be. The earth is changing. Karma is running around rampant all over industries. Remember I told you karma, because of Uranus and Taurus, we got to go back now, right? Because of Uranus and Taurus, all industries will be affected. And we got 3 more years of Uranus and Taurus. Nothing will be the same when Uranus moves into Gemini. Nothing will be the same. By the time Gemini gets Uranus, every industry would have flamed out, burnt out. Yes, it's not good because of the way we see it as humans. So we see him missing out on millions of dollars, right? But God said, you don't need the millions. I gave you everything you needed. You have enough money to live off of. I gave you everything you needed. So he is going to reinvent himself. There's a new road he needs to go on. I feel like it's something that he's going to wind up being very passionate about, but he has to get on that road. It doesn't mean that he is going to be famous ever again. You know, it kind of reminds me of Al Gore when the presidency was taken from him by the Florida Chads and all that cheating that went on at that time. And Al Gore had to succumb to not being president. Like he didn't have the fight in him anymore. And America didn't want him to fight, right? And then he went on to tell us about global warming. And he changed our world. That could be Johnathan. Yes. Tracy, that's what I said at the end of the Christian video. I feel like all of this is a cleansing. Yes. From Holy Spirit. I didn't realize you said that. And our ancestors, and we can't come together and become what we are ordained to be. Yes. It's a bigger picture in the African and the American diaspora. It's bigger. It's big. And we're lost. And we believe in the Illuminati to feed us. Feed us money. Feed us our degrees. Let me tell you something. Degrees never used to cost a lot until more blacks started getting in to get their degrees. Did you guys know that? Degrees were free. Education was free. The government and local states paid the colleges. Then when blacks started getting in, not minorities, blacks, They started making it difficult, thinking we would never have the money. It's time to slow up, guys. It's time to not want to get that expensive car. Just educate. Educate your mind is going to be the most important thing that you could give yourself right now. I know a lot of you want to buy homes and you all want to talk about generational worth. Generational worth is teaching your kids about the African diaspora. That's generational wealth. Because y'all wind up getting these beautiful homes and then you put an Xbox in front of them and nobody's teaching them nothing. But yeah, you got a beautiful home. And what difference does it make if you have a beautiful home when your children sleep in little cubicles? Think about that. Think about the mind fuck that you still sleep in little tiny cubicles. Your bedrooms are 2x4s. Think about that. But you got a big, beautiful house. It's massive. 3, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 square feet, and yet you still put your children in little boxes. What's the alternative, Tracy? What are we supposed to be doing? I don't know, guys. But chasing that bag and chasing that money and wanting to be paid $120,000 so that you could wind up buying a house that's going to take most of your income anyway. You're tired all the time. You barely like your kids. You feed them McDonald's. You feed them chicken McNuggets out of a box from the local freezer. You want your kids to be smart, but you don't want to be there for the time it takes for them to be smart. What's the answer? You know the answer. Because you don't like your life right now. Who am I talking to? Because I'm not talking to everybody. Who am I talking to? Who doesn't have the freedom to just start work at 12 o'clock if they want to? If they wanted to. That's what we're striving for. We're not striving for the ugly that they gave us. And this isn't just a black person problem. This is a human problem. The Chinese make their people work 12 hours a day normal. Normal. The only ones that got it right is the Italians. Boy, that's a life to live. You go to work around 12 o'clock, the whole country goes on a break. They come back at 2. They go home to their families. They laugh. They talk. They eat lunch together. They could take a little nap. They come back at work at 2. Michael Moore did a whole thing on the way countries live, other than America. Other countries have their healthcare paid for. We send money to Israel so that they can use our money to give their people free healthcare. We don't have free healthcare. Just make it make sense. I don't know. I think it might be called Where to Invade Next. Is that it? It's called Where to Invade Next by Michael Moore. Take the time to watch this movie. Watch it. Yeah, Jasmine, we place value by what was told to us, right? If our neighbor has a beautiful home, we want that. What we should have been saying is, have that. Take it. What we should have been doing is, no matter how much they didn't feed the hood, we should have fed the hood. No matter how much they tried to make the hood look like dirt, we should have been cleaning up the hood. No matter how much they want to give us government cheese, we should have never ate that fucking government cheese. Little boxes made of ticky-tacky. All right, guys. No, I don't see him necessarily taking on an African spiritual path. I don't necessarily see that. Um, I mean, that would be my prayer that he would get there, but I don't see that for right now. Maybe he could I did see him relocating. I wonder if he could just relocate to Africa then. Take his millions and go to Africa. He'll learn something. He'll get a spiritual awakening. I mean, it's possible, Angela. I visioned him in the Caribbean, but if you don't know the Caribbean, it very much mimics Africa, child. So maybe, uh, maybe, maybe he could wind up in Africa. Not to be seen, everyone. Like, his days of being a movie star is literally over. Not to be seen, but to do his life's purpose. And that could be this morals card, to do his life's purpose. I can't see what his life purpose is, but I definitely see there's going to be victory around him changing his life over. The star is behind him. This is how it's showing up. This is the star card. One, totally sabotaged. His life is totally sabotaged. But, ironically, there's good news. There's good news. I want him to take what's left of his money and figure out the newness that could be his. Because this life is over. The tower happened yesterday when the verdict came back the way it came back. There's a lot of people here, though, right? A lot of people. There's even a woman involved. What's Megan's sign? A lot of people. But these people made sure that his tower fell. One is a black man, one is a white man. Period, point blank. Look, another person. This was a whole, look, she shows up again. Isn't that something? What is Megan's sign? Oh, I'm not even seeing you guys here. What's Megan's sign? Hi, Fit Game Checks. Hi. Oh, Charm is here. Hey, Charm. Hi. Okay. Oh, she's a Leo. Oh, okay. This is somebody else then. You know what? I don't think he would have lost if he didn't put out a text message that says you need to be like Michelle Obama and Coretta Scott King. I think he was trying to be with the black woman. I think think if that text message didn't come through, I think he would have been acquitted. I don't think white folks like that shit. They were like, what the fuck did he say? All right. It's going to take him about a year to recover. I think he's going to stay with Megan, whoever was asking. I think they're going to stay together, and I think they're going to stay together for a very long time. I think what you guys don't seem to realize, hold on a second, I'm going to tell you guys something right now. And she's going to wind up getting pregnant. I think what you guys don't seem to realize is that Megan is a child star. Megan comes from Nickelodeon. Megan has never felt protected. And her narcissistic preacher husband, that fucking weirdo, he didn't protect her. She was used as a ploy in his game. I'm so glad she woke up. I think these are two people that are ousted from the community. In order for Megan to come back, Megan has to come back sexualized. Maybe she doesn't want that. So that means she might have to ostracize herself. And maybe that's why she paired up with Johnathan. Because she understands who the Illuminati is. So maybe she was showing those motherfuckers, you don't get to take me. I'm standing by my culture. You don't get to sexualize me. Just because y'all don't know the story don't mean, y'all don't know everything. So everybody wants to judge Megan. I'm not judging her. I know things. I know a lot of things. And Megan is from Nickelodeon. Sit on that. Charm goes, Tracy be knowing. I be knowing. I be knowing things. I didn't see in the cards that he was going to serve time. It's a misdemeanor. Why give him jail time? This is stupid. No, I don't see it. Oh my God. Wow. Hi, Cynthia. Oh, and Megan's a Leo, and she's not stupid. She's not stupid. And to be honest with you, I don't think Megan can go back to being sexualized. I don't think she's going to let that happen to her. And I think she found safety in Johnathan as he is finding safety in her. I do see them staying together. Yep. No, I didn't check into that. But we know Karma's going to get her. She's just going to wind up looking old and pathetic. They're going to make him an example. They're going to push for the jail time. I hope not. I didn't see it in the cards. What if I say that I think 50 is going to hire Johnathan Majors? Just saying. I don't think she's being a Leo that's loyal to a fault. I think she is being a Leo that's calculating her stance in Hollywood. I think she can't get out of Hollywood, but she also can't let her narcissistic creature husband win, right? So I think it's a calculated move on her part. Who would Johnathan be, though? Which character would Johnathan play? By the way, 50 already said it's going to be fictional. What he's going to produce, I don't believe it's a documentary. I think it's going to be fictional. That's what I think he said. It's going to be like real, but more stuff added to it for flavor. Well, 50 hire Johnathan. That would be nice. That's how we stick together. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Could 50 hire Johnathan? I would like that. It's a catch-22. The possibility is there, but I actually think that he could wind up hiring Megan before he hires Johnathan. She just might have to be the breadwinner. I think he could hire Megan. I think she could provide the perfect role with the safety of a producer like 50 and her husband. I think he could, if she continues to work, I think he could stand by her and go on set with her and protect her and make sure she feels safe. And I think that is something that she is absolutely going to need moving forward. Could 50 hire him? It's a possibility, but it just depends if this becomes a series. If it becomes a series and it's successful and 50 isn't told what to do by others, then it's possible. I don't see it initially. No, no. You're not going to want to see Johnathan as Diddy. No, don't do that to him. His career's over. No, don't do that. I mean, I'm saying don't take the role Johnathan as Diddy. His career would be over then, and that's not right. So, actually, I wonder who's going to play Diddy, because this could be a role that could kill. This could be a role that could kill your career. So I wonder who could play Diddy. I think Diddy is going to be an unknown character, someone brand new in the business. That's what I think. Someone that's going to understand it's the beginning and the end. It's like the Exorcist role. Linda Blair never recovered from that role. I hear you. I just kind of see where, and I could be wrong, but I think he might take Megan on before he takes Johnathan on. That's the way I see it. So I think that Jonathan's role has to change. I don't think he gets to be an actor anymore. I believe his role has to change. I think he's going to have to find himself And remember, guys, there's a spiritual sense that he needs to get to. And how can he get there if he's still in entertainment? So I just don't see him staying in, struggling to win at this game. I think he's going to do an appeal, but I think if he doesn't figure out that it's done for him and that he's got to find his new purple brick road, like, spirit is not going to support him, then karma will continue to knock him down. Yeah, I think his ego has been checkmate during this case. I think it's already been checkmate. I think his ego has had a rude awakening. So, yes, I think he could. Remember, guys, you guys keep forgetting that the world is changing and the feminine is going to rise up and the men are going to become more feminine, like 50-50 male, 50-50 female. He's just going to be placed there sooner than later. And you're going to want that. You're going to want your men to have a healthy balance of feminine, masculine. I promise you. And he's going to embody that. I don't think he's going to be like your example. I think, yeah, he's going to support Megan. I really do. I'm not sure. You guys want something out of him that I don't think he's allowed to do. You guys got to listen to spirit. Listen, you all are thinking for yourselves. You're not thinking for him. Think for him. Don't place this world into his spirit anymore. It's over. It's over. What he's going to create, I don't know. But this world, it's over. Once he's on the purple brick road, he's going to get it. And he's going to understand it. And then you guys are going to be like, oh my God, look at what he did. He might have to go to Africa to go find himself. Let this man be. We're not trying to get him back. We want him to be the best man he was always supposed to be. Marvel Comics was going to kill him anyways. Yeah. His path has changed, forever changed. But it's okay. It's okay. Trust God. It's okay. All of it is okay. Just trust God. Surrender. Surrender to God. Remember the surrender novena? Surrender what you want for Johnathan. Surrender that to God. God got this. Thank you, Lolita. Look at you guys. All right, once again, we did it. We did it. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't do the final outcome. I'll pull way back here. Let's see what it says. Oh, look at that. Right side up, lover. A bubba bubba lover. Dun 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 dun. Bostic. Bostic. Mmm. Plastic. Plastic. What's that song? Right Side Up Lover. Great passion and devotion. Unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Y'all better recognize these two are going to be fine. Y'all better recognize these two, they really needed each other. Lover may manifest in anyone who exhibits great passion and devotion to another, but also to art, music, gardening, nature, needlepoint. Includes unbridled affection for and appreciation of someone or something that influences the organization of your life and your environment. They are perfect for each other. Through this, he has found the love of his life. Jonathan. And pay the light bill. Jonathan goes, let that man be the bus driver, child. Let him be the bus driver. I agree, Jonathan, child. That's Shaggy. Oh, Shaggy. Mr. Boombastic. Why did that song come to me? Is there a lover in those words? Smooth. That's it, Mr. Lover Lover? Is that it? So love is in the song, see? Him and Matt secretly, I do believe they are married, secretly. And they will have children. It's going to turn out fine for the both of them in the long run. All right, guys. Yeah, lover is in the song, see? Kiana, do you think this is beautiful? Thank you. They were meant for each other. Yes. And let me tell you something, guys. You never know the circumstances that bring you and your lover together. You never know the circumstances. Some of us try so hard not to be lonely that we'll pick the first dick that comes along. Some of us try so hard not to be lonely that the first sex that a woman gives you, you don't ever want that to go. So you'll take bullshit from a sloppy-ass woman. We don't know if we have enough patience what God will offer us. We don't know what their children are going to do. Which is the same reason why all the Palestinian children are being slaughtered. We don't know what the children will bring to the world. I love that fireside chat with Tracy the Mystical Misfits. We have to stop being afraid of change. Oh, if you want a reading with me, I am available today at 213-458-7408. So come be with me and get a reading from me. And please press the like button if you're watching right now. Press it. And join me tonight for the 7th day of the Novena Surrender. And if tonight is your first night, who cares? Start tonight. Who cares? All right, guys. This turned out to be beautiful, right? Something good came out of this, right? We did good, guys. We did good. Cue the music!
Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys,